All right, this video is going over tangent lines and Euler's method. It is not Euler's method, that is Euler's method. And basically Euler is just using tangent lines to just be slightly more accurate. So real quick reminder, let's go ahead and talk about what is a linearization or a tangent line. We're using a tangent line to approximate something. All right, so first question, we have the point 2,5. We know that 2,5 is on the function f of x, and we want to figure out, okay, well, what would be a good approximation of f of 3? All right, before we get too far into it, yes, could we just plug in 3 here and evaluate f of 3? Yeah, I'm aware this is a very easy function to do this with, but I'm simply illustrating how this would work, and we could use this for any function or any relation. All right, so first question, this one should be an easy one. We should have been able to do this in pre-calculus. So in order to come up with a tangent line or a linearization, we need two things. We need a point and we need slope. All right, well, we want this approximation to go through the point 2,5. All right, so our point is 2,5. All right, and then finally, we're trying to figure out our slope. What is dy dx? And we want this evaluated at x equals 2. So for this one, well, our derivative, if I have f of x equals x squared plus 1, our derivative is simply 2x. All right, so our derivative at x equals 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. So our approximation looks like this. Y or f of x, yeah, I'll go with f of x. All right, f of x is approximately 4 times x minus 2 plus 5. And if we were using this to approximate f of 3, all right, well, 4 times 3 minus 2 plus 5, well, that comes out to be 9. So f of 3 is approximately 9. All right, now let's use our thinking caps here. And let's talk about what is going on here. Here is our function. All right, pretend that's parabola. All right, we're using this approximation at 2,5 to approximate f of 3. And we got that our approximation is 9. Now we all know that 3 squared plus 1, this is actually at 10, but this is an underestimate. And how could I have guessed that this was going to be an underestimate? Well, let's think about it. This is concave up, and since we have a linearization of something that's concave up, we're going to get an underestimate. So we know that f of 3 is actually 10, but this right here is our estimate. All right, so let's talk about our little buddy Euler here and figure out what Euler did. So what Euler's method is, and this is pre-calculator days, this is before we had nice convenient calculators where we can evaluate everything at any time. What Euler did was, instead of taking one derivative and one linearization, Euler essentially broke this up into intervals. We would say, hey, instead of jumping just from x equals 3 to x, or sorry, x equals 2 to x equals 3, instead of making this huge jump, what if we just go from x equals 2 to, let's go with 2.5. And then when I get to 2.5, let's reevaluate. Where is my estimate and what is my new slope? So Euler's method, instead of taking one large jump, we are going to take steps. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and do this with 2 steps together. I'm going to pause the video and then I'm going to have you do it with 4 steps. All right, so here we go. Use Euler's method with 2 steps to approximate f of 3. This is f of x equals same function that we're dealing with, and it goes through the point 2,5. All right, so here's how I kind of like to set this up. 2,5 is right here. Very first thing that we need is we need to figure out, okay, well, what is our derivative here? All right, and our derivative at 2,5, well, we already discussed this in the previous problem, but f prime of x is 2x. All right, so at this moment in time, my slope is 4. And just like we talked about, f of x is approximately 4 times x minus 2 plus 5. All right, so this is just repeating what we did up here. Really no new math there. We know that f of x equals 4 times x minus 2 plus 5. So since I'm using 2 steps, my next point that I want to look at, is 2.5. All right, I got to figure out what is my approximation there. And think about if I'm going from 2 to 3 and I want to do 2 steps, boom, boom, my next point is 2.5. All right, so let's go ahead and use this up here just to figure out this approximation. Where would we be at f of 2.5? All right, let's not hurt ourselves here. Plus 5. All right, so 2.5 minus 2 is a half. Half of 4 is 2. 2 plus 5 is 7. So our halfway point, our approximation is 7. 2.5, 7. All right, so our buddy Euler says, let's go ahead and reevaluate. What is our new slope at 2.5? All right, well, my new slope at 2.5, well, originally 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2.5, I have a new slope. My new slope is 5. So my new approximation, I have a new slope, I have a new point. My new approximation is 5 times x minus 2.5 plus 7. All right, so 2.57 is what I got up here. 5 is my new slope, so I have a new slope and a new point. So my final answer here, f of 3 is approximately what? Well, if I figure this out, I have 5 times 3 minus 2.5 plus 7. All right. 3 minus 2.5 is 0.5. A half of 5 is 2.5. 2.5 plus 7 is 9.5. And sure enough, let's take a look. I know the actual value of f of 3 is 10, and this, using Euler's method of 2 steps, got me a little bit closer to 10 than just my 1 step. And the reason is we readjusted at our halfway point, we readjusted our point, our slope, and we were able to kind of make up for some of that concavity. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here in a moment, but we are going to do 4 steps in this next one. We are starting at 2. I want to get to 3, and I want to use 4 steps to do it. So our stopping points are going to be 2.25, 2.5, 2.75, and then finally at 3. So we are going to have 4 different derivatives, 4 different points, and then we should end up at 3. So I'm going to pause the video, I'm going to work this out, and then hopefully we will have an answer that's even more accurate than 9.5. All right, last call. So here is the solution to that problem. If you used 4 steps to approximate this, you should have ended up with f of 3 is approximately 9.75. So notice that every single time that we are adding steps, we are going to get a little bit more accurate with our estimations. So with 1 step, we found out that f of 3 is 10. That was way, way, way too much of an we found out that f of 3 is approximately 9. This was an underestimate. F of 3 is 9.5, still an underestimate. And finally, f of 3 is approximately 9.75, still an underestimate, but it is fairly close to f of 3 is equal to 10. So Euler's method, really just it is slopes, tangent lines, just instead of making one huge leap, we are doing it in steps.